thunder. early, but no.
We're ready for match number 2 between the Thunder from Calvary and then also the Patriots from Heritage. The Patriots will be the guests on the scoreboard above their bench, and the home team will be the Thunder above their bench. So let's have a word of prayer and we'll get this match started. Lord, again, we thank you for the day. We pray that you would be with these young ladies now as they play. I pray that you keep them safe. Be with the officials and the coaches also, Lord. I thank you again for the opportunity. And I thank you for these young ladies and the work they do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
All right, I assumed that the Patriots were going to be red from their logo. That is not the case. I kind of had to make the graphics on the fly. And they weren't here whenever I made them, so they're going to be the red team up there sporting the HCS up on the scoreboard, and then MCC standing for the Meadville Crawford Christian School. I just stuck with whatever initials were in the books. And here we are. Heritage coming all the way from Brookland, Ohio to play in this tournament, and then, of course, Meadville being from Meadville. Right, Meadville? The Thunder in the black on the left side, Jacob Good being the line judge, the lone main on the right. Far side, I believe, was supplied from the Harvest team, as each team, you know, the previous match has to supply a line judge for the following match. So, for Slippery Rockets, Jake, and then on the far side, it's one of the Harvest men. Turned over to the Patriot side, thrown far side, snapped up and across by Andrea, and that'll be a Patriot point, taking the first service, pocketing that one here in the first game of a best-of-3 series. Here's Jenna with the service, getting that one up and over, hits the netting on that one and does not pass go. So we have a 1-all game, all tied up. Here with that service, getting that one up and over from the back line, able to throw this one to the setter. Thrown up into the air, far side attack from Jenna, getting that one up and across, goes off the hand of Sierra. From the back line, unable to find that one back to the fray, and then the finalizer being by Sophia, being deemed out of bounds by the near side line judge, and it will be so. Heritage picking up their second point of game 1. Service up and over. Nice service from Andrea. Little attack, able to get that one up and over. Charity able to find it, the paints down low, and will claim the point, tying this one back up at 2s. Setting this one up, number 5. Georgia here with it on the Calvary side. Nice service up and out. Just barely making that one over. Enough spiral on that one to send that one across the county, and that one will touch down Heritage side. Calvary now in the lead, 3-2. Service by Georgia up and over. Getting a hand on that one. Jenna throwing that one to the back line. Saving grace by Shiona. And then the finalizer by Michaela. Throwing far side. Nice snap up and across by Sierra. Kept alive by Jenna. Andrea from the back line getting a touch on that one. Then Emma there with the finalizer. Getting that one to the Calvary side. Deemed out of bounds by the far side line judge. And who will roll with that one. And now we have a 4-2 game. Calvary in the lead. Splitting the black on the left. Gray on the scoreboard. Service up and over. will pick up their 9th point of play. So we got a 9-5 game on our hands. We'll get there eventually. We got this. All right, Sierra here, gonna serve this one up for the Thunder. Snaps this one up and across down the middle. Emma getting a hand on that one, finding its way forward. Cheyenne off near side, and Andrea there with a boomer. Cheyenne out with the defense, finding Charity on the front. Slapped, not able to get that one across from Anna on the Thunder side, and so the Patriots will pick up their 6th tally here in game number 1. Service up and over, kept alive by Sierra, able to find its way to Charity, then slapped up and across by Sophia. Diving play by Emma, able to find its way to Michaela, throwing near side. Andrea there, hitting it forward, but not able to get it over top the netting. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 10. Service by Sophia deep, kept alive by Farley, able to throw this one forward. Michaela able to find its way to Andrea, set over top of the netting, kept alive by Sophia, returned to the Heritage side. Emma able to find its way to Michaela's near side, set over to Andrea. Slap comes down, but kept alive by Sophia and into the crowd as the setters. Charity runs after that one, not able to grab a hold of that one in time, and the Patriots cut the lead down to 3. Here's number 21 for the Patriots. Jenna service, able to get that one over. Returned by Cheyenne on the Thunder side, finding Jenna on the back line. Michaela there with the near side set. Gets that one over to Emma. Slap this one into the backfield. Kept alive and returned by Sierra. Michaela able to find Emma there with the slap into the deep field. And inbounds is the call. And the Patriots will pick up point number 8. For that reason, for that play, and that play alone is the reason I don't want to be a line judge. Those are the tough calls to make. Jenna with another service for the Patriots. Very close cuts in the net, returned by Sierra. Kid able to find its way to Emma, and then backs bump over top the netting from Michaela. Sophia throws this one far side. Anna there with that slap. Goes off the candy cane, deemed out of bounds. And so, maybe that was off the block. That could have possibly been off the block. It was probably off the block. We'll credit Andrea there with that block. And that makes a differential 1. Jenna with her 3rd service here. Cheyenne able to get that one up and over the netting. Michaela getting a touch on that one off of Emma and not able to get that one into a teammate nor across the netting, and that one falls short. The 9-11 game, Thunder lead. On a service, gets that one far side, down, inbounds. Thunder here with a service ace. (12-9), Thunder lead by 3. Service by Anna. Skips across the netting. Andrea there on her knees getting that one. Michaela throws near side. Emma there with a nice attack down the middle. Goes off Sierra, hits the heater, and down without a second contestant unless you count the flooring. Patriots making the Thunder run for their money here in game number 1 in this best-of-3 series. We are playing the 25 in all 3 games. I'm not sure if there's a cap or not. I haven't been told if there is or isn't, so I'm assuming there's not. But if there is, it's probably 27. Backline attack from Sierra, I believe. That one just unfortunate. Inches away from clearing the netting, but not quite there. Patriots down by 1. Here's the service from Andrea, getting that one up and over, getting a hand on that one. Sierra able to find its way to Sophia. Thrown across to Cheyenne, tipped across the netting, kept alive by Emma, able to find Michaela, thrown far side once again. Emma there with the attack, kept alive by Sierra, hits the ceiling, and not able to find Charity as she dived for that one, but not able to get underneath in time. We have a tie ball game here, 12 apiece. Service from Andrea. Andrea throws that one short, far side. Out of bounds is the ultimate result. And so the Thunder will take back that lead and take that sum of 13. Service up and over from Georgia. Kept alive by Jenna. Able to find its way to Michaela. Throwing near side. Slapped up and over by Farley. Anna able to throw that one back to the Patriots side. And the defense not ready for that one to clear the netting clean as a whistle. Perhaps they're looking for that bounce off, but it never occurred. 2 points is the difference. Thunder in the lead, 14-12. Service by Georgia, clears the netting, returned by Farley. Cheyenne there to return that favor. Inbounds right around the 10-foot line. Inbounds by about a foot. Thunder now lead 15-12. Georgia servers able to get that one down the middle, getting a hand on that one. Jenna able to find Michaela back into the fray. Backline attack from Jenna, bumping that one over. Sophia receiving that one on the Thunder side. Cheyenne lunging at that one, but a little concern for collision. Neither Charity nor Sophia getting a hand along that one. Looks like number 12, Madison Folger, coming onto the court in spot of Michaela to play the back line, and Folger will be the one to serve this one up. Getting that one up and over, backline Charity, able to find Sophia on the front, thrown far side. Cheyenne stealing that one away. Sierra going after it as she's the outside hitter, but the ball does reach the netting, and the Patriots will receive the point. Patriots down by one, service up and over by Madison. Up to, I believe that was Sophia, and then back over to Cheyenne. Clear the netting, goes off Madison. Andrea getting that one to the front line, and the back bump over top the net by, I believe that's Cheyenne. Farley able to find his way to Cheyenne. Able to get that one over to Farley. That'll clear the netting. Sophia throws this one far side. Cheyenne there with a nice attack. Goes off the hand of Madison and down without a second touch. The Thunder going up 16-14. Back behind the play, Madison going back onto the bench, and Michaela takes back line on the court. Beautiful service there by Charity going off the back line. Andrea being the name of the bunch. Sorry if I don't seem too enthusiastic. I'm just really tired and I have a long day ahead of me, so I'm trying to conserve my energy best I can. Set goes far side. Emma there with the attack. Gets that one back line, and they'll score. Beautiful attack from the outside. Patriots planning their 15th tally here in game number one. Differential at 2. Lead horse being the Thunder. Service getting that one right down the middle. A little shallow. Not ready for that one. Georgia not able to dive there in time. That's a service ace for Andrea. Or Emma, my bad. Substitution is called for the Thunder. Onto the bench goes Georgia, and on in her spot, I believe that is Laurel. And the service up and over from the back line. Not able to grab a hold of that one. Sophia stepping forward. Anna not ready to go for it neither. And both of them watch it as it hits the floor. Tie ball game at 17. First by Emma up and over from the back line. Sophia not able to square up to it. And the Heritage Patriots take the lead. And the service gets that one deep, but a little too far gone, and that one lands out. It was out by quite a bit. Line judge initially calling that one in, but takes his word back. We have an out-of-bounds call. So we have a tie ball game at 18s once again. Here's Cheyenne here with the service. Serving this one up and over, deep into the Patriot zone. Kept alive by Emma, able to find his way far side off that set. Goes off Farley. The spike is defended beautifully by Anna there, number 2 on the far side. And that will be the Thunder's lead taken back with a 19-18 total. Cheyenne there with the service, hits the netting. And that error will bring us back to a 19-19 game. Once again, tied up here late in game one. Service up and over by Farley. Cheyenne there with the initial touch, able to find Charity. Throws this one far side there on it. Hits it up and over for the cut attack. Return one-armed off the left hand. Andrea beautifully controlled. Sophia gets past the block of Jenna. Andrea gets that set back to her. Gets that one past the netting, past the block, and will land inbounds. Patriots take the lead 20-19. Georgia coming back into the fray in spot of Laurel here, playing the back middle. And so, Patriots serving this one up. Kit Farley here with it now. Snaps this one up and across. Throws this one back far side, kept alive by Anna, thrown back over by the setter, number 3, Shiana. I believe is how you pronounce it. I don't know. I'm going to have to go confirm that later on. Jenna there with the bump over top the netting. Cheyenne throws this one near side. Charity throws this one back far. Spiked by Anna, received by Michaela. Setter throwing this one far side. Jenna there with the attack, and she'll find the paint. Patriots take the lead by 2, 21-19. Timeout by the Calvary Thunder. 2 points is the difference here in game number 1. And we got a minute to burn. Here. All right, both teams ready to jump back into the action. Patriots here with the service. Sending this one over, Farley into the back line. On and getting a hand on that one. After this one, Cheyenne throws it back to the Freight Charity with diving play. Receives that one and sends it across. Michaela receives this one, finds the setter, throws this one near side. Andrea with the attack, not able to get underneath. It was Charity. Patriots build the momentum. They're now at 22. Service by Kit Farley. Able to get that one near side. Pass to defenseman and down to the ground. And service ace for the Patriots. 23-19 now the score. 2 more to go. Farley service goes far side. Not able to get that one past the netting. And the Thunder have a spark here to see if they can build a fire. Sierra here to serve this one up. Number 3 in the black. Service down the middle, kept alive by Michaela, able to find the setter, throws this one far side. Slapped up and across by Jenna. Diving play by Charity, not able to get underneath it in time, and the Patriots rejoice with their match point up on the board. We'll see how this possibly the final serve of game 1 plays out. Service able to get this one up and over. Sarah with the receiving touch. Charity throws this one forward. Georgia not able to get that one past the netting. And the Patriots will take home game number 1 here in this best of 3 series. We have a 20-25 game here at the end of game 1. And we'll bring you back after our 3 minutes are up. Sophia as the referee. Make sure everybody's in the rotation so we can get game 2 underway here in this best-of-3 series. The Thunder will be serving it up first time around this time. Anna there sending this one deep into the Heritage zone, but out of bounds is the ultimate result. And so the Patriots will lead it off the first service. Service by Jenna, up and over in the line drive, returned over by Anna into the Heritage paint. Kept alive by Farley, able to find its way to Michaela, throwing near side. Emma there with the attack, able to get that one up and over. Sierra from the back line, getting a touch on that one. Charity back out of the gutter, not able to get a hand on that one was Georgia. And so Patriots pick up point number 2. Jenna there with the service line drive, able to get that one returned off Anna. Andre gets that one to the back line, kept alive, and then Andre there with that finalization, able to find its way to the underside. Sierra receives this one, finds Sophia, near side attack from Charity, gets that one up and over. Michaela throws this one first, and Andre there with the attack, kept alive by Anna. Sophia gets a touch on that one. Cheyenne there with the attack, kept alive by Jenna on the Heritage side. Pass goes far side, goes off Jenna, over the netting, off Cheyenne's block, and down to the floor. Early 3-0 lead here for the Patriots, building up steam. We'll see how far this train will go. Service by Jenna, nice, solid service returned by Sierra. Out of bounds, call from Jacob Good here on the near side. Possibly one of the best line judges there is in the business. Patriot service up and over from the back line, returned by Sierra, not able to keep it inbounds, and Jenna's service streak will continue on to service 6. Substitution will be caught. Looks like Emily coming onto the court for the Thunder will take the spot of Sierra in the back line. We'll see if this affects play much. Jenna service up and over, controlled and returned by Anna. Jenna finds its way front side. Michaela with the tip up and over. Cheyenne receives that one, finds its way over to Sophia. Back over to Cheyenne, slaps across. A lot of net contact there, nothing caught. I believe it was both ways, so we let it go. Michaela sending it up and over. Sophia with a hand on that one from the back line. Emily not able to get a solid touch on that one. And so the Patriots pick up point number 6, and Jenna to continue her service streak. Service up and over. Inbounds by a handsome margin, and that will be another service ace for number 21 in the royal blue. And he will play on. Service up and over. Cheyenne getting a hand on that one, ricochets off her and out of bounds. Patriots there building up a head of steam. Each team getting one timeout per game. Thunder having theirs. Just gonna throw that nugget of wisdom out there. Thunder there with the service up and over. Goes off Emily out of the back line, and that's up in the rafters. Is it coming down? Is someone athletic enough? Am I gonna have to go do it? I have to go do it. Is Levi? Can you get back up through there? We have another ball. All right, I'm staying. Service here by Jenna, line drive, able to get that one up and over and down, uncontested. That is point number 10 for the Patriots. Service not able to get that over the netting. Ultimately, the run is ended. 10 services. That's the longest so far here in the 2020 tournament. We'll see if Juliana Toth is able to compete with that from the Slippery Rock Panthers. She's probably the most prominent service, but I don't know if she's going to be able to beat that against the East opponents in the tournament. We'll see what happens. A service by, I believe that was Georgia getting it up and over. Jenna from the back line, able to get that one back into the frame. Michaela there sending it up and over the netting. Throw goes far side, slapped over by Cheyenne, out of bounds. Jacob Good there with that call. We have an 11-1 game. Patriots leading. Does the footage look stuttery to you?
Every once in a while.
Huh. Interesting. Service by Andrea up and over. Kept alive by Anna into the front line. Sophia there with the dump off. Kept alive by Michaela into the tipping battle. Emma coming out on top of that one. Sophia, Cheyenne back over to Sophia. Slap comes up from the middle. Kept alive by Jenna, able to find its way to Michaela. Throwing this one near side. Slap comes up and over. Long shot by number 1, Alyssa on the Patriots side. Not able to get that one in bounds as it lands out. The Thunder will pick up point number 2 here in game number 2. Cheyenne with a jump serve. Not able to get that one past the netting. And so we have a 10-point differential once again. Michaela here, number 7 in the royal blue, to serve this one up. Able to send that one right down the middle, kept alive by unable to get that one over for the dump off to Charity. Nice play by Alyssa, throwing it to the Thunder side, but returning the favor from the back line looks to be Georgia, number 5. And she'll reap the benefits from that one. Here's Cheyenne, sporting number 6 in the black jersey. Serve this one up for the Calvary Thunder. They're down by 9, but let's see if they can bring this one back. They're down by 8. Let's see if they can bring this one back. I spoke a little too soon. Service by Cheyenne right down that middle. Andrea getting a hit on that one, giving that one forward. Dumped off by Shiana. Throwing this one far side. Slot comes up and over by Anna. Kept alive by Jenna on the back line. Able to find the setter. It's this one near side. Alyssa there with another powwow out of bounds. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 5. Does she have a last name I can refer to? Humphreys. All right, that makes it a little easier. Cheyenne up and over. Jenna getting a hand on that one. Humphreys there getting that one up and over the netting for the Patriots. Diving play by Cheyenne. Finds Anna. Throwing this one back into the freight Charity there with the finalizer. Kept alive by Michaela. Humphreys gets this one far side. Slap comes over by Emma. Out of bounds by about a foot. And so the Thunders will pick up another point. And they're coming right back into this game. They're only down by 6 now. Cheyenne service up and over, goes off Emma. Humphreys there getting a secondary. Finalization by Michaela. Nice solid attack from the 10-footer. Well received. Emily there dumping that one off to the blue zone. Humphreys there getting this one near side. Alyssa there sending that one past the block. And she finds a gap where no man stands. Or no woman stands. It's just a phrase. It's not supposed to be gender. Whatever. 6-13. Patriots lead. Nice return by Anna. Jenna getting the first touch on that one. Alyssa there with the finalizer, getting that one up and across. Charity throws this one far side. Anna with the attack. Skips across the netting, kept alive by Emma. Humphreys able to find Alyssa. And that one with a beautiful attack. Number 1 in the royal blue. Alyssa there claiming yet again another point. Service up and across, getting a hand on that one. Anna there returning that one. Jenna able to find its way to Humphreys. Back over to Jenna. Slaps this one into the backside. But kept alive by Charity. Sophia able to find its way to Anna. Thrown to the back line of the Patriots zone. Well received by Michaela. Here's Alyssa stomping that one over the shoulder. Cheyenne receiving that one. Finding its way to the setter. Charity into the middle. Tipping battle between Jenna and Sophia. Sophia able to get that one off the back burner. So Jenna there with a nice attack. Kept alive by Georgia from the back line. Charity throws this one far side. Nice slap, but not able to make that one past the green light. And Anna feels shame. 6-15, 9 points the difference. Patriots service. Sending this one up and over. Nice service from Emma, going off the shoulder of Georgia. And Calvary's down by 10 once again. Patriots not right now lead the series 1-0. So if we take this one home, that'll be the end of the series as we are playing a best of 3. We're playing the 25. And with a nice service, Cheyenne with a nice receive, able to get that one to Charity. First is one far side across the netting, out of bounds, let go by Alyssa. Good decision there. Both teams still having their timeout. Thunder holding a hold of this one for the perfect timing. And there with the service up and over, getting a shoulder on that one. Georgia finding his way to Charity, throwing it into the middle. Sophia here with a slap up and across, goes off Jenna. Jenna bumping that one into the middle. Humphreys able to find Jenna once again from the back line. Cheyenne gets a hand on that one. Charity back line to Cheyenne, slaps this one up and across. Jenna able to find its way. Humphreys getting that one straight into the air for the middle attack. Jenna there with a dump off, and she'll find the floor. Patriots now in the lead, 18-6. Service by Emma, getting it up and over from the back line. Georgia gets it into the netting, not quite high fly enough for the setter. And that's a tough spot to be. Patriots lead 19-6. A handsome sum. See if they'll hold on to it. Service skips across the netting, goes off Anna into the hands of Cheyenne and down to the floor. Doesn't matter how good of glasses you have, you can't read that play. Service from Emma up and over, goes off the shoulder of Anna, able to find Charity, back over to Anna. 10-foot line attack from the outside, not able to find Dice. But here's the attack from Jenna. From the back line, Cheyenne finds the setter. Charity bouncing that one back to Georgia with the back line attack up the line by Michaela on the Patriots side. Humphreys able to find his way over to Alyssa. Alyssa once again with the spike into the right position. It's not always the most powerful spike, but it's the one that's most well placed. I wasn't sure how to phrase that. Service by Emma, getting that one right down the middle, goes offside and an unreturned. Patriots take the lead, 22-6. Timeout by the Calvary Thunder. And we have a decent sized differential here. Thunder looking to get back into the game here.
Oh, you have that set up?
This is both teams' first matchup here in the tournament. They're both looking to get their footing here, so you can't really blame either one of them, because it's still decently early in the morning. It's 11, never mind. It feels like it's 6 in the morning to me. That's just my personal viewpoint on life right now.
2 more points, I'm gonna order lunch. I'm ready to click pay right now.
Oh, you are? I thought you were just making conversation for the sake of... No, you actually have it open. Here in game number 2, series number 2, Meadville against Heritage. Heritage leading 22-6. We're also leading the series 1-0, so if you take this one home, that's the end of the series, and they'll take home that W and put that at the end of their tally board. Charity throws this one far side, on there with the attack from the Thunder, goes off Jenna. Andrea from the back line able to find its way to Humphreys, and she'll dump that off for the third and final touch. Sophia with a nice dump off, goes off Sophia. Alyssa getting a hand on that one. Humphreys getting the secondary, and it looks like Alyssa with that finalizer not able to get that one across the green light. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 7. Sierra coming back into the fray in the spot of Emily. I believe it's going to be Sierra to serve it up. Service caught by Sophia. And from the error, the Patriots pick up point number 23, 2 away from closing out game 2. Alyssa going onto the bench, coming back out is Kit Farley here, number 20. Service by Farley, not able to get that one past the netting. And so the Thunder will pick up point number 8 here with a little bit of a spark here in game 2. The Fat Lady hasn't sang quite yet, so there's still a chance. Sophia there with a service, not able to get that one inbounds, and it is a Patriot match point currently, 8-24.
And pay.
Service up and over. Cheyenne getting a touch on that one. Throws this one. Sophia throws this one far side. Cheyenne, Charity there finishing that one off. I'm able to find Michaela thrown near side. Andrea there with the shot up and across the bow. Goes off the back line. Sierra and out of bounds. That'll be the end of game number 2. Patriots take that one 25-8 and take the series 2-0. So they'll take the first win, or the second win of the tournament. Slippery Rock here tied up against Heritage. And so we'll go into a bit of a lunch break. Next match for Heritage will be at 2 o'clock against Harvest, and Meadville will play Slippery Rock at 12:30. So next game will be Slippery Rock Meadville. That'll be after lunch, 12:30 Eastern Time. And then after that, Heritage and Harvest will play at 2. So once again, Slippery Rock Meadville at 12:30. Heritage Harvest at 2. And yeah, if I had a graphic made up, I wouldn't repeat it so many times, but I didn't get the schedule until I walked in the door this morning. So yeah, that'll do it here for the broadcasting booth. I'm Gabriel Eisler here, along with Caleb Eisler, the man behind the screen. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in a bit.